You ever notice how in America, the moment you tell someone you're tired, they hit you with, "Why don't you start a side hustle?" Like, bro, I said I'm exhausted. Not that I want to open an Etsy store at midnight. Welcome to the side hustle paradox. The weird American loop where we chase more money to feel secure, but somehow end up feeling even more stressed, more behind, and more convinced we're the only ones failing. Spoiler, we're not failing, we're just tired. Picture this. You finish a long day at work. You're dreaming about dinner, sweatpants, maybe that one show you pretend to watch without looking at your phone. But then, bam, a voice in your head goes, "Successful people use their evenings to grind." Suddenly, you're feeling guilty for reheating leftovers instead of building a candle empire. And it's not even your fault. It's in the cultural air we breathe. Americans love productivity, like it's a national sport. We have podcasts telling us to optimize our breathing. We have TikToks suggesting that if you're not flipping furniture on Facebook Marketplace for profit, you're wasting your potential. We have friends who casually announce they're building their brand, and you're like, I barely built a grocery list. The paradox is this: the more we chase that dream of financial freedom, the more chained we can feel to constant output. We hustle harder to feel in control, but sometimes it ends up controlling us. Suddenly, every hobby becomes a business model. You draw a cute picture. Someone says, "You should sell those." You bake banana bread. Boom, now you're running a micro bakery out of your kitchen. Can we chill? Can we just enjoy doing things for fun without turning them into invoices? But here's the part nobody talks about. Most people aren't looking for a side hustle because they're greedy. They're doing it because everything's expensive, everything's unpredictable, and everything feels like it could fall apart if you blink too hard. So we hustle, not because we want to be superheroes, but because we're scared of standing still. And that fear gets dressed up as ambition. We post inspirational quotes. We call burnout the grind. We convince ourselves it's normal to feel guilty for resting. But deep down, we know something feels off. We're trying to fix financial anxiety with busyness, not balance. And you can't out-hustle exhaustion. So what if the real power move isn't adding another hustle, but reclaiming the two things the hustle culture quietly takes from us? Peace and permission. Peace to rest without feeling lazy. Permission to do things just because we enjoy them, not because they'll scale into a 7-figure business one day. The truth is, you're allowed to want stability without turning your entire life into a productivity spreadsheet. You're allowed to say no to busyness that doesn't actually make your life better. And you're allowed to remember that your worth isn't tied to how many income streams you can juggle before breakfast. So if you're feeling the pressure to constantly do more, take a breath. Not everything has to be monetized. Not every hour needs to be productive. Sometimes the most radical thing you can do in a hustle-obsessed culture is just live your life at a human pace. And trust me, there's nothing lazy about that.